Hey guys, it's Melissa and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. So today I'm using my two cameras again, but I have them a little bit closer together this time, just to make sure I can get a good video. If you saw my Sunday chat, I think I had the two videos, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So if you haven't done so already, or you can before you leave and want to know every time that I upload new material, which is usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, and of course Sundays for my chat, you can click the subscribe button down below, and you can also ring the bell, and that way you'll know whenever I put information up. So working with new lighting, working with new technology, just trying to get everything kind of up to date. But anyway, today what I'm going to do is make a nice green eye look, which I know can be like, ugh, green, no, please don't. But actually using the right products and the right techniques, a green eye can be great. And it is March after all, and St. Patty's Day is just around the corner, and you can't go to a St. Patty's Day celebration with just any old eye. It has to be a great green eye, right? Okay. All right, so today I'm going to use the Mirage palette. It's not. It's the Wanderlust. It's the Wanderlust Profusion. I love these palettes. You can pick them up at Walmart. It is kind of hit or miss as far as what Walmarts carry them and which ones carry all of them. Like, I've been looking for the Love Struck one, and apparently I'm a day late and a dollar short because the Walmarts that I go to have one, and they're usually broken. So I'm also going to use my Too Faced Born This Way. It's called Turn Up the Light highlighter and contour today. I also picked up these blush palettes at the same time that I picked up my Profusion palettes, and this is the blush one. So this has more of like a warm, soft undertone. So I'm excited about that. I have a new foundation to try. It's not new, but it's new to me. It's the Do You Full Coverage foundation, and I picked the shade Nude. So I'm going to try that today, and I hope to get some nice full coverage with yet a little bit of dewiness because you know my my issues with dry skin. So anyway, that's what's going on today. I'll tell you all the products as I use them. I'll list them down in the description below in case you're at all interested in picking them up. So I am still getting used to my new bangs, and I need to get them out of the way. But here's the thing. Once I clip these bad boys up and do my little videos, when I take them down, it is scary town. So just be forewarned. Just be forewarned. So I'm just going to put these back. I got these cute little Nicole Miller clips from TJ Maxx a while back, and I just love them. So if my bangs look really, really bad, I can just keep them clipped up with that. That's what I'll do. Alright, so I'm going to start by priming my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I really, really like this. I have several Poreless primers. I like this. It comes in a pot. And so I just put a little bit on my finger, and then I'm just going to dab it in. I'm just going to dab that in, especially in the areas where I feel like my pores are the largest. I do use the Philosophy Pore Mask, and I think it says to use it twice a week, but I've been pretty good about putting it on at least once a week, and I did it the night before last. And it's really simple. I do use a foundation brush when I put it on, so if you have a foundation brush that you're not really using or whatever, that you can just kind of designate as your what am I talking about? Mask. As your mask brush, I think you waste less products, and it's also less messy on your fingers. So, alright, so I've applied the primer, and I'm just going to give that a second to dry. It's very moisturizing, even though it is makes it poreless. One would think that maybe it would dry up and really be dehydrating. It really isn't. So I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I'll put my little handy dandy fan on for a second. And just let that do its thing. If you don't have one of these, so necessary. Really, so necessary. Okay. So I'm just going to put that on and let that do its thing. I was going to put on a boost underneath, but I just won't. Because I really want to see what this foundation does just on its own without a booster. Because if you've watched any of my videos at all, you know that I love the NARS prime, not a primer, dagnabbit. It's the Tinted Glow Booster, and I love it. I got mine in the color light, Calvoya. Does that mean light in another language? Anyway, I love it, and it's nice to wear alone if you're just like going to hang around the house. You can also mix it with your foundation, and it gives you a nice glow, or you can just wear it alone if you like. So, but I want to try this foundation all on its own, but let's work on the eye first. And here's why I want to work on the eye first, because if there's any fallout or anything that drops down, you don't want to mess up your complexion. So it's nice to just do your eye, and then you can go back. And we'll do our complexion last. And the complexion part, to me, is just as fun as putting on the eye. So, anyway. Okay, so let's start with our brows. I'm going to use this Believe Beauty pencil that is from the Dollar General. And I talked about how great I really think this is, this whole line. I haven't used anything in the line that I thought was meh, except for the nail polish. I did try it out, and the polish, even with their top coat, didn't even last a day before it started chipping. So, other than that, this is a really, really nice line to try. Okay, so then once you fill in your sparseness of your eyebrows, then just flip it over and take your spoolie and just kind of get them under control. And I also changed the color of my hair. My hair is a little darker than it was before. It probably is not too noticeable in the videos, but in person it is. And so I picked up the new Urban Decay, let me get it out of here, brow gel. And I picked it up in ginger. And I have to tell you, I wasn't really sure if I was going to like it or not, but I really, really do. And I love it so much that I put it somewhere very, very special that I can't find it. Which should come as no surprise to you. Is it in here? I don't know. Oh, my stars. I'm probably looking right at it and can't see it. It's a real small little thing. Alright, anyway, if I could find that, I would put it on, but I'm not going to have you sit here and wait while I look for all of that. But I am going to pick up, I'm going to pick up my Benefit Highbrow, which I really, really like. And I like this for just kind of cleaning up and also highlighting the brow. So this doesn't have a color. I believe it's just called Bright. I got it from QVC, and it was the only color they had. So I'm just going to line right under there. And then I'm just going to go right over top of my brows and just make a nice little line there. And I feel like it just gives them a little bit of lift. You're able to... Just want to make sure I don't have a brush that has anything on it. That would be just my luck. And then just take a small brush and you just want to blend that right in. So it gives your eyebrows a lift. You don't want to blend it all the way in, but you certainly don't want to blend, you know, leave a giant white or a pink. Because this kind of has a pink tint to it. You certainly just don't want to leave that sitting up there. And then just blend that right up under there. And I feel like it gives a really nice, clean, for your brows. There. I think that's really pretty. It'd be even prettier if I could find my my Urban Decay number. But I digress. Okay, Now, let's do what we came here for. All right, I'm going to prime my lips. I'm going to prime my lips, but that's later. I'm going to prime my eyes with this Maybelline Color Tattoo VIP, and this is in the shade VIP. That's the shade. Thought it was something different. It's not. So I'm just going to apply that from the lid to the eyelashes, and just kind of get in there. And you just want a nice flat surface to be able to appreciate all of the hard work you put into putting this eye on, because our lids are all different. You know, I have this little mole here that I have to contend with. I have some veins. I have a little bit of, I don't know, they're just like, you know, the little bumps that our eyelids get. I don't know if they're like oil glands or what they are, but, you know, we have to do what we have to do. So we want to make our eye area as smooth as possible. And so I accomplished that by doing a primer on mine. You can also use a concealer. You can use a primer and a concealer. My friend Candace uses both because she said that's where she knows her eyeshadow is not going to go anywhere. And also it was Candace who requested this green eye video because, well, she does all things fabulous. She could get on here and do the eyeshadow herself, but because she's amazing and always has great faces and eyes. So anyway, so I'm going to start again with this Wanderlust palette. I haven't used it yet, so I'm very excited to. Isn't that nice when you get to take off the little plastic? I love it. And I always debate, like, should I keep the plastic and put it back on, or what should I do? And also Profusion, these palettes come with a nice little brush that you can just throw on the floor if you want to. I don't know. The video stopped recording, so hopefully I started it again. I don't know if it's like at a 10-minute interval or what. Okay. The iPhone's still going, so it's 12:35 minutes. That's what we're doing here. Okay, so I'm going to start in the crease line with this brown color here that's called Statement. It's going to be this one here. Hold on. Oops. There we are. I'm going to lay that down like right as my, right in my crease line. And I'm going to use the brush that came into the kit. All right, let me put this down and pick up my little mirror because, you know, my eyes are old. And what I'm going to do is just go right into the brow, right into the crease there, and just kind of go back and forth like with a windshield wiper. This will be like where our eyeshadows meet and go from our really great color on our lid, and then where we highlight it above under our brows. So this is really nice and pigmented. So I'm hoping that you're able to see, okay, there, and they blend out so nice. They really blend out so nice. Then I'm going to take the rest that's left on the brush, and I'm just going to bring that right down. Bring that right down. And then because I have such a large eye area here, I'm also going to bring mine up slightly over top of the eye socket bone. Because I have a really large area, which I guess for some people be like, oh, that's so great because you have more room to put eyeshadow. Yep, I sure do. That a little bit more. There we go. I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit more and do that. Okay, so I think that's really pretty even by itself, and that's called Statement. All right. And then I'm going to pick up, I think, gosh, I can't decide, but I think I'm going to go with the jade color, and it's right here. The darker one, this one right here. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at a monitor and everything is backwards. So I'm going to pick up that jade color, and I'm just going to put that right down in the outer corners. Right out here. I'm just going to blend that. Oh, this is so pretty. It has just the right amount of sparkle to it, and it blends so nicely. All right, and I'm going to take that up a tiny bit into the crease, and then I'm going to stop at the halfway mark. And then I'll do the same thing on my other eye. Now, it would be really nice if every time you did one eye, the other one looked exactly the same. That never happens. Never happens for me. It's like knitting socks. This is why I don't knit that many socks. Well, first of all, knitting socks takes forever. Have you ever knitted a pair of socks? I knitted one. I knitted one pair of socks, like socks. You don't ever have to do that again. It's good. You do it one time and you're good. Bucket list checked. Okay. Alrighty. So I was busy talking with you and brought that up a little bit higher on this one eye than I did on the other. So we'll go back with our other, with the statement, and just kind of blend that out a little bit. There we go. Oops. Okay. All right. And then just kind of pull that a little bit over the top. And if this is kind of too sparkly for you, then just do a little bit less of the sparkle on the outside. There's not too many mattes in here, but you could just put your jade like right in the center of your eye and it would be really, really pretty. So, you know, you have to do what's best for you. Okay, and then I'm going to take this color called Frosting right here. Is beautiful right there. And I'm going to put that right in the center of my eye. I'm just going to pick up an it brush and pick up a little bit of the product. And then I'm going to apply it right in the center and towards the inside on both eyes. It's so pretty. It has like a, you know what I'm going to do? It has like a light iridescent hint to it that I think is so pretty. Can you see it? Can you see how pretty that is? Oh my gosh. Alrighty. I love this palette. And if you didn't know or aren't familiar with Profusion, these palettes are like $9.99 or something crazy. And you get 7. Yeah, 7. So you get 21 colors. And the pigment is great. The colors are great. There's a lot of different palettes. So you're not just stuck with like, oh, well, there's just one and that's the only one I'm ever going to be able to use. There's a ton of them. All right, and then I'm going to take this this Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous pencil. And I'm just going to dot the inside of my eyes here, just to kind of bring a little bit of attention to the corner that will just help you. It will just help lift up the corners of your eyes. Okay? Alrighty, and that is in color, oh my gosh, you know I have no eyeballs, Ice Queen. Are you proud of me? How good was that? Like, I didn't even have to put my readers on for that. It's so exciting, right? Okay. All right, so let's do a little bit of concealer. So I'll pick up my e.l.f. concealer. I love that. And I'll just dab that under here. And a little bit out. And I'll take my sponge and pat that right on down. And if you don't feel like you need concealer, then you can absolutely skip this step. Not everybody needs it. This is also a good way that you can go in and just kind of chisel where you want your eye look to stop. If you want it to be a little sharper, I think I went just a little bit too close on that one. Where's the brown one? Here it is. Nope, that's what I used for the eye princess. Where's my Profusion brush? Oh, here it is. I'll bring that back out. Bring that back out just a tiny bit more. But okay. All right. And then I'm just going to use my finger to go right up under there. And then I'm going to bring some of this down. I feel like clearly I have not been out in the sun, but I feel like this is maybe a little tiny bit too light for me. What the heck? Okay. Alrighty, and then we will do the Do You in nude, and I like it. It's a tube, but it has a pump, so I really like that. Alright, so I just did a couple little pumps on my fingers, and then I'm just going to apply that all over my face, and ooh, it smells good. It smells like, it's part of the Do You line, and it smells like watermelon. If you have any of the other products from that, I had like the Tutti Frutti line that all smelled like fruit. You know, Too Faced is great for having their products that smell delicious, and this smells like watermelon. What is better than that? A foundation that smells like watermelon. I don't know of one. This is going on really nicely. Like I say, it smells good. I feel like the coverage is going to be really, really good as well. Yeah, I feel like the coverage is really good. It's really exciting to have a nice full coverage, but not too heavy. Like, it's not goopy. Like, I'm not thinking, oh, I feel like I have a mask on. I feel like it's like really natural and really pretty. Alright, so let me try my new Too Faced palette. I bought the light in this because I have so many bronzers. I just want to show you the inside of this. How gorgeous is that? It is beautiful. It's called Born This Way. So I'm going to get out a bronzer that that I will use, and then I'm going to use the highlighter that's in here. That's kind of what my mission was. Alright, so I'll get out my trusty Hello Cheekbones. I'm just going to use the bronzer part of that. So I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use, it's called Matte Bronze. I'm going to use it. It also comes with a highlighter too, which is great. But I'm just going to use the bronzer for today. Alright, and then a little bit at the jawline, a little bit there, and a little bit around the hairline to just kind of make you look sun-kissed. Alright, now what we've all been waiting for, the highlight. Now you know I love my my Too Faced the Diamond Fire. I love that, but we're just gonna try this one out today. I'm not giving up on my other one. I'm just gonna try this one out today. So I'm gonna, little small brush, I'm gonna use my double-ended brush, and I'm just gonna pick up Dazzle, which is this beautiful kind of champagne color. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and just drop it right above my bronzer. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good brush. Let's try another brush. I'm going to try this Japonesque brush. There we go. Because I wasn't seeing anything. And if you were, I was going to need your eyes. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm going to try also the glow. Let me just grab a little, I don't know, this is another It brush. I think it's probably a foundation brush. Sorry, it stopped recording. At least I'll have my iPhone one. I don't know what to say. Okay, so I picked up the Profusion blush palettes like I mentioned before, and I think for this look I'm going to use this right here. It's called Popular, and it's kind of a pinky coral, and it has taken me a while to really get down with corals because I have kind of an affinity for cool colors, and that's kind of usually where I lead. lean when I'm purchasing things like lipstick and stuff like that. But I really wanted to try something new. And so I have been stepping out and buying like coral lipsticks and some coral blushes and things like that. So I'm going to blend this out and tone all that down with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which is amazing. If you don't already own this, you should. I got this from Amazon, and it came in like a pack of 2 for, I don't know, $5 or $6. Can't beat it. You really can't beat it. I want a really dense, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I want a really dense brush to get all around here and to blend all of that out. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go back to our eyes for a second and do under our the lower lash line. So let's go in with the small end of my Eco Tools, and I'm going to go back into Jade, and I'm going to bring that down under my eyes. Just like that. Okay. There. I think that's really, really pretty. I'm not going to do a liner today because I feel like it's good. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe okay. I'm just going to do my Superhero liner. It's a liquid liner, but it's really easy to use, and you can hardly make a mistake doing it. So I get this in black. I have a little back stucco, but I'm just going to go as close as I can to my lash lines. Just as close as I can to my lash lines. I'm not doing a cat eye or any big swish at the end. Just lining as close as I can to the lashes, just to help give them a little bit of boost. I am going to try some false lashes, not today. But I am going to try some, so give me some time. Okay. Alrighty, and then I'm going in with my Essence Mascara and just going to get these top lashes real good. Alright, and then let's do our other eye. And then the bottom lashes. Alright, and for lip, let me wipe off any foundation. And let me just do a real quick exfoliation with my e.l.f. Lip exfoliant. I have 2 of these. I have like the cherry one and the mint one. They're good. They're really good. All right, and I think maybe a kind of peachy. I'm gonna go with this Milani. It's called Dolce Caramella, and I think it's really, really pretty. Isn't that pretty? So I'm gonna go with that. Oh, it looks really nice with this blush. Very, very pretty. And then what I think I'll do is I will grab one of my Fenty Boss Bombs? Lip Bombs? Bombs? Boss Bombs? Hold on. I love the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I think that's what they're called. What do I do with them? They've got to be here somewhere. Oh, don't knock that down. Oh, here we are. All right, and this one is called Confetti. If you haven't tried these Fenty gloss bombs, I think that's what they're called, gloss bombs. Yeah, by Fenty. They're great. And they smell good. So I'm just going to drop that right in my pout. And there you have it. There you have your complete look. Throw on your glasses. Oh, here we go. Let's see how this is. Let's see how this works out. Okay. All right, maybe just over that way is the best. But anyway, there you are. There's a full eye using the Profusion Wanderlust, yes, palette. Also the Profusion Blush 1. We used the Too Faced highlighter set in light. I tried out the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Foundation. I'll check back with you and tell you how that wears throughout the day. The Fenty Lip Balm, the Milani Dolce Caramello Lip, and I think that was it. But I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it's a great look for you. I think you could so totally rock this yourself. So until we meet again, until we chat again, thank you.